There was a play I had to participate in when I was in kindergarten. It was a pageant called Nature's Love, about a mom and dad bird whose baby gets bumped out of the nest and has to find her way back home. I really, really wanted to play the bird, but lacking any real stage presence, any history of song and dance skill, or any other reasoning to be cast, I was instead cast as a tree, much to my dismay. I was utterly heartbroken and cried for days, but I went up there and did my part, always playing the tree, always knowing that I was meant to be the lead. I was meant to be the bird. The role of the bird went to a girl named Olivia Hutchinson. I fucking hate Olivia Hutchinson. Hi, I'm Mavis Salmon. I'm autistic, I love birds, and I hate my dead father. This is a podcast about that.
I've been working so much lately. When I'm home I feel like a stranger in a foreign country where I can't speak the language of unemployment, minor crimes, and plans to get the hell out. I'm gonna fuck the police in my town, in a beautiful broken down house. Wa-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. The last couple of weeks I know you've been having trouble breathing, and maybe truthfully trouble with most things, but don't you worry if the pipes freeze and the power goes out. But it's big friends who are cold in the dark for a beautiful broken down house. Da-da-da-da, 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 da-da-da-da.
Olivia Hutchinson was a girl I went to school with my entire adolescence. She wasn't always in my classes, but she was in every school I was, and wound up partaking in the one extracurricular activity I was interested in: theater. See, I only took theater because I liked to paint and sew, so I could easily help create the sets and costumes and not have to be around people that much. It allowed me to get credit and do things on my own terms and in quiet, which, being autistic, I really appreciated. But then, when I was a junior in high school, they decided to put on Swan Lake, and damn it if I didn't want to be a part of that. But this time, I was going to be the lead, no matter what it took. I started taking ballet lessons on the weekends and after school, and when time came to try out, I was pretty good. When I become dedicated to achieving something, I will achieve it. One of the perks of being so hyper-focused, I suppose. But then it happened again. Olivia Hutchinson got the lead. I was absolutely crushed. I started to really resent this girl, who didn't even really know I existed or cared much about this. In hindsight, I realize now that to Olivia Hutchinson, I was just another girl who had tried out. I was competition, but to me, Olivia Hutchinson was the goddamn enemy, and needed to be stopped. At the time, I felt like she was personally against me and wanted to hurt me. I realize now this is ridiculous, but still, I hurt. I wanted revenge. I realize now that I got lucky, because I sprained my ankle a few days before the show and wasn't able to go. Therefore, any attempts I would have made at revenge ended up being thwarted. I think looking back now, I was simply jealous. Not just because she played the birds I wanted to play, but she was literally a human swan. Elegant, beautiful, and then there was me. I wanted to be like her, but I was me. My father certainly never praised my appearance in any sort of positive. My self-esteem was god-awful, and I couldn't even be the birds I knew I should be. To this day, even I don't like swans that much. The ironic part of the story, however, is that in senior year, right before prom and yearbook photos, Olivia Hutchinson was in a horrible car accident with her boyfriend, who was driving them home drunk from a party and ruined her face. She had a massive facial reconstruction surgery, and while she looks okay, she's not the beauty she once was, and she knows it. I spent my spare time volunteering at the hospital, cleaning up and spending time with terminal patients, and I ended up keeping Olivia company for a few weeks while she recovered. I never told her how I felt about all of this, and she barely even knew who I was. But one afternoon, right before she checked in, I bought her a gift. It was a stuffed swan I had found at the toy store, and she loved it. That old trope, being pretty on the inside, even if you're not pretty on the outside, runs so true. Olivia Hutchinson was a wonderful woman. These days, she works at her parents' country club, mostly tending to the swans who live there, and she's pretty happy. I only wish I could be like Olivia Hutchinson one day.
Some friends and I were talking in the front room of my old house. Inoffensive interactions, waning interest headed south, when a white-crowned sparrow found the feeder by the window. I've seen rarer birds since then, but the sparrow's still around. Still around, still around.